Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. In the last episode we started putting the setup together for turning food into electricity, and in between we've obviously run out of food. So many other issues has happened, so this will hopefully replace at least a portion of that at some point. Similarly, I'm hoping this guy over here will replace the other portion so that we can remove that thing altogether. But because this is a little inconsistent in terms of its delivery, because we run out of crude fairly quickly through this process, I'm a little hesitant to stop that. I've tried it a couple of times and it just drops out fairly quickly. This thing similarly over here, we get it to run a little bit and then it stops because we run out of food. So hopefully we can get this thing to now slowly start continuously produce some good stuff. But we are running out of fertilizer all the time as well, which is of course not great, but hopefully we will get there at some point. Now let's get another manure in there, just to make sure that we're kind of going to run a fair bit of fertilizer. Hopefully we can continue getting that food up and running. Okay, now we've got most things are kind of okay. Got enough diesel, got fair enough food, everything is kind of there. So and we've got a fair bit of power available to us at this point should we want to switch on any of these things again. Now, what do we want to do? We really need to get ourselves in the area of nuclear power. Before we do that, though, I want to quickly have a look at the research, just to see if there's anything that we haven't done yet. But I don't think that was to be the case. I think all of these things still need to be resumed. What we do, however, see is that we are running out of crude. We are out of crude, and this guy is... ship is still being unloaded. Wow. That is quite unique, actually. But we do want to very, very quickly go and get some more crude after that. And what we are finding in the world map is that these don't have nearly enough crude ready to go. So what I'm thinking is we should probably set up one more, and we'll do this one over here. So let's go ahead and start the repairs for that one. We can go over here and start loading the ship. We are doing a pretty decent job with most things. Let's start loading the ship, please. There's a few things stored over there. How's our Unity? Our Unity is doing pretty well. I believe we're getting everything running. And we should have goods and all these things available for most parts, at least. It's not perfect, but we are kind of doing our job here. Okay, what we do need to do is probably push in here a little bit more to make sure that we kind of continue to get some limestone over there. What's happening over on this side? Ooh, let's have a quick look. Can certainly dig that out a little bit. There's a fair bit of things being digged out here. Maybe we can do a little bit of that. There's still a bit of copper in a lot of these places. Yeah, certainly we can dig out a little bit of copper over there and over there. Yeah, all good. And we can continue to dig into this general direction. So we shouldn't be, that's not copper, that's iron. Shouldn't be too bad on iron. Copper, I think, is all good as well. There's plenty of places where we can still dig for a little bit of copper. We've got plenty of diesel available to us, and most of the other parts is available in some way, shape, or form or another. Now, we are probably starting to run out of coal a little bit over here. So let's go and get our secondary coal setup ready to go, just in case, because I think we may have some trouble in the not too distant future. So if we would like to place a mining tower, mining control tower, probably, wow, there is a lot here. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, guys, can you please come and grab all of this as quickly as possible. Oops, that's not the button. So hopefully these guys will go and do that. What we can do on the other side is probably stop the extraction over here. Those are all good. I don't think they're in the way anymore. Now, what we can do is certainly go and trade some of the wood for concrete, because I think even our concrete is not quite there yet. So let's trade a fair bit more wood there for concrete, so that we could potentially get ourselves to a position where we can quickly come and trim out these trees here. And then the mining control tower, let's quickly build that. I'm just gonna kind of set it up over here. Quick deliver, don't pause it. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and edit the area. Actually, we'll go and edit the area to do a little something like this potentially. Now, what we will do is probably start planning out a bit of a drop down in this area. So let's do that. We would like to go down. Probably about 4. To about, I think to about that level over there. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it nice and wide, like so. And then what we'll do is we'll level it out over here. And we'll dig it into that area there. So there it is. Now what we'll have to do is assign some stuff to it if we wanted to do that. We could presumably trim this guy out. I don't think we need to continuously do this. So let's do that. Let's stop this. I think this is fairly good for the time being. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move these 3 away. And what we'll do is we will start the work over here, because this work is going to take a little bit of time before we get to a point where it's going to be useful for us to dig the coal out of there. So we will go ahead and sort that out. What we can also do is we can get our standard storage facilities over here. So we'll do I don't think that's connected. Let's cancel that and try it again. There we go. One more, 2 more. There we go. I think that should be okay. What we can do is we can release that. The guys can start building that straight away. That will be our next line of these. Just to make sure that we have a place to go if this thing does in fact run out of stuff. We are probably running a little close to some of these things. Okay, all good. We still have Unity. We still have pretty much everything sorted out for itself. And I believe we should have loaded up a ship to go and repair some stuff. So let's go and get it over here and deliver the cargo and sort that out and hopefully get a little crude a little quicker. A little crude a little quicker. What's happening over here? Yeah, we are seeing some food being delivered over here, but not a lot, to be honest. But this, wow. Wow, 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 wow. How's our fertility rates? Yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not good. We need some of this stuff to operate a little bit better. I don't quite get why we're struggling so much. Are we using the ammonia somewhere else? I don't think we are. So the 24 ammonia coming out of that, I mean, should run this thing all the time as long as this all runs. So it is a little weird that it is struggling so much. Getting these things balanced to constantly work is an uphill battle, I can tell you that much. Okay, we should be able to build the rest of this. To be honest, we should have everything we need to build the rest of this. So what I'll do is I will go and unpause that. Do a little bit of this so we get a bit more going. So that should start running some stuff. What is this waiting for? Silicon poly. So over here, we would need this guy to run to get us to a point where we can do silicon poly though. Ooh. We don't have any hydrogen in there either. Okay, so we'll need to sort some stuff out again. Where are you trying to go, buddy? Let's have a look. Ooh. Well, okay, if that's the case, let's just do a couple of quick delivers in here. We have a bit of Unity available. We can do that one also. Oh, and even these guys probably needs a quick deliver. Get us a quick deliver here and there. And even this one. And we are out of workers. Okay, what we can do, I did build an extra little slot here. So what we can do is we can switch on the population growth thing and try and get a little bit more workers to work for us. Oh, and I believe part of that is because this thing is now up and running. And we can probably go up to 3 shifts as quickly as we can. This guy, can we go and battle over here? Let's go and battle, sort that out a little bit, probably bring in a few workers at the same time. The situation with the food. Yeah, we're really not doing the best job with the fertilizers at this stage. Yeah, I am finding it quite difficult to get these things to balance and run consistently. This is kind of working, but I do find it challenging to get everything to run all the time. Okay, and we've got a bit of a battle going on. It's interesting, that ship is bigger than us, has more guns than us, but we have more hit points and we're stronger. For the most part, at least. 2 of our guns, they have a pretty good shot for us. Okay, and 16 pop plus some electronics. Excellent, so that's good. Let's head on home and we can probably sort that out as well, get ourselves all cleaned up. Now, we just want to make sure that we are consistently providing ourselves with some form of place to do some of the dumping. So something like that, just keep that going. I think that should be pretty much big enough. We should be able to do plenty of additional port style stuff there. We should have enough power. So why are we not having enough power? These, I don't know, these are struggling. And I do wonder whether we should be doing other stuff. Putting some of these old turbines in or something. These are still predominantly providing us most of what it is that we need. Okay, let's move on over here and see how our preparatory work is going along. Yeah, not too bad. Getting there. And this is... Okay, so we can certainly go and trade a few more things over here. There we go. Now they can start running, doing some more. We need to clear that all out so that we can start the mining process over here. This is all supposed to be coal. This should be linked to there. In terms of coal, at least. And what it is that we would like to do is imports can happen there. No exports. No imports or exports, no import or exports. and no imports, but exports is allowed. So now we should be able to, as soon as we get to the coal should go straight into here, and that will help us out a fair bit. Now that would do. All of this, I love seeing all of these things full, all of these pipes full, all of these conveyors full. That's exactly what we're after. Everything is running over here. We are running out of Unity pretty quickly at the moment, and we've got everything we want. So let's stop the growth boost, so we can get everything working. What's going on with our fertility over here? 77% fertility, 47% fertility. So we are still struggling. Food supply is low. Nah, not even close, buddies. Not even close. But it's not as high as it used to be. We had a quite high number, so it's not quite where we would like it to be. But fertility we should be able to sort out fertility at some point. These are at least still pretty good. Yeah. We're not doing anything over here. We don't have excess food at the moment. Yeah, it's challenging. It's challenging. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start the planning for, so this is all good. Are we pull up on that again? Let's move that on out so that we can continue to move more stuff through. Now, I'm going to start planning out the, oh, you know what? The first thing we need to do is get maintenance 2 up and running. So maintenance 2 needs steel and electronics. Okay, so if that's the case, we really do need to run electronics more consistently. So we need the poly in order to get the electronics. Everything else is up, well, it's kind of up and running. And let's do, oh, actually, switch that back on, switch this back on, switch that back on. So at least now this should all continuously run. What we do need to do is get our poly sorted out. So poly comes in through here, through hydrogen and through this stuff. So we will need to switch this guy out. One big on wide megawatt over here should help us out a little bit. There is coal in there, and there's plenty of coal, and there's plenty of quartz in here. So we should be able to continue to run the poly. How much does this thing take? 30 kilowatts only. We do need, okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of hydrogen over here. I don't know if we're storing hydrogen anywhere, to be honest. I think we've got most of our hydrogen all done. We don't have any kind of storages of hydrogen ready to go. They're all pretty much well used. So what I am wondering is, can we produce hydrogen locally over here? Let's quickly pop in and have a quick look at the hydrogen situation. So hydrogen, how much do we, is there any, so that chemical plant, oh no, I want to produce hydrogen. Is it through an electrolyzer? Is that a sufficient potential way of doing it? How much do you actually need? Oh, you need really little. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves an electrolyzer over here. So get us an electrolyzer, and then we will produce hydrogen from water. Yeah, that's gonna be all good. You can even do a quick deliver. We're gonna do hydrogen from water. So we will need water. Did I do this thing the wrong way around? No, I did not. Okay, so let's get the hydrogen in there, and we can do that. Ooh, we're out of Unity again, and we need some water. So let's get water over here. Probably about 1, 2. connect that up. We will unpause all of this for construction. We will select this as water, none of that. We will select this as water and we will allow import but not export. So there we go, that should do the trick. And we would like to also flare off oxygen, which is all good. We don't mind flaring off oxygen in the smokestack. Yeah, absolutely all good. Oxygen is all good. So let's make sure to unpause that. We'll get that up and running, so hopefully that'll help us out. This needs to be kept full of a bit of water there. We should have a fair bit of water available, so that should be all good. Now, what is happening with our Unity? Water is a problem, household goods is a problem. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Household goods is available, so why are you not doing that? So can I please get you to like a P6 over here so we move to household goods pretty quickly. Water on the other hand, the issue is really this side of things, and I think this is working. I don't think this is a big problem, so that should be all good. Coal supply is low again. Okay, what is happening over here? Are we storing? Not yet. Even this as a fertility level is not quite great. Is the fertility dropping over here? Oh, some of this stuff is actually coming out this way. How come? This is not even close to being full. Not even close to being full. And we're out of power. Well, we need tons of power with this stuff that's running over here. Okay, so the poly is actually happening. Okay, that's awesome. What I'll do is I will unpause all of that so that we can get that built. I'm hoping some of this power is actually being used. Oh, we're heading to the coal here. That should be connected, right? Okay, let's just make sure that we... Just double check this. Coal, please, and coal. No, it's the other way around. Okay, my bad. Let's do that one instead of that one. And this is export over there. There we go. Okay, all good. So if you've got that going, that's all good. We are ready to get that going. Truck cannot reach destination. Where are you trying to go? Okay, that's fine. I think we can do a quick deliver over here. No problems. So that should sort that section out. Unity is starting to come back up. Power is continuously a problem. The poly is... we should be creating poly. The poly should be available. We can get a truck or something to come and pick it up. Of course, we have a bit of a queue going. Everything else seems to be okay. Power is really the challenge for us. So now that we have a fairly consistent supply of electronics, I am thinking I'll do a little bit of maintenance too. what I'll do is I'll get one more of these guys and unpause that. So go ahead and build that, and then I'll get a maintenance 2 coming in here. So go ahead and build that. I'm hoping maintenance 2 will sort itself out. We do need power. We do need power. I don't know what the situation is and why we're struggling so much with power. These guys should be running flat out. They are running flat out. That's fine. These guys are not running flat out. They're not running at all. We could probably switch on a couple of these, but they are not going to help us out by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe a little bit of a buffer there, but they're not going to help us out in the long run. We really need this to run. And I don't quite get why this thing is just not actually running. This is 2 megawatts right over here, right? Let's quickly have a look. It is... I think it should be running. What's going on over here? So this is 1, 2, 3 megawatts running in this location. This should be 2 megawatts right over here. So we are actually, this is actually running. Yeah, this should be running. How's the poly looking? Poly. Get some inputs to come on over this way. We could certainly bring in some steel over here just to make sure that we've got a bit of a buffer. So let's do... something like that. Make this thing steel. And make sure we keep it at least half full. So now we will have maintenance level 2 ready to go, I believe. But we do need more of this. Come on, why are we struggling so heavily over here? Is it just because the steam is struggling? There's enough water here. The hydrogen is really not doing its thing. We're out of oil most of the time. Yeah. What are our steam options? Let's just double check what our steam options are. Can we maybe do a bit of a supplement over here? There's a lot of steam that comes from a nuclear reactor. That's really where we should be heading. The electric boiler is not the one for us because it's going to take so much electricity to get that going. The only other thing really is for us to supplement with a bit of a coal, guy. Oh, it's running. Oh yeah, poly should be going. Good, that's good. That should be getting our maintenance up here. We boost that a little. I'm not sure that's a good idea though. I'm not sure we need a massive boost of this stuff because I don't think we're using any of this at this stage. Honestly, I don't think we're using it at all. There is no global need at this point, so we're just kind of building up that buffer at this point in time. So that's all good. Can probably do another one on this side. That's going to work fairly well. But yeah, the real thing is power for us. So let's quickly have a look. So nuclear power. We need a nuclear reactor. Well, it's really, really, really expensive to build. But in order to feed that, we need uranium rods. Now, uranium rods can be produced where? From uranium pellets and steel, we can do uranium rods. Okay. That's fine. Unity is a challenge. So uranium raw, the pellets. Okay, that's okay. What is that? That is yellow cake. What the hell do we do yellow cake? Okay, let's double check yellow cake. Ever so quickly, yellow cake is produced from uranium ore crushed and acid. Okay, and then we've got toxic slurry to get rid of. Ooh, toxic slurry can be, we can do waste treatment with filtered meat. See, this is the challenge. This is the challenge. Okay. So we need a settling tank. Crushed uranium is no problem, but we're not bringing in uranium at all at this stage. So the question is really now if we bring in uranium. So let's grab another cargo depot. We'll try and push it as forward as possible. Is that the one? Do we move it along a little? So let's do that, and then we will need to sort out yet another. Let's do that, get that built. From here we'll need to also then rescue yet another little boat somewhere, which I believe is somewhere. That location has a damaged cargo ship. There's other places as well with damaged cargo ships, right? Or have we rescued most of them? Or maybe let's start the repairs over there, just to make sure that we get them all rescued. So once that's built, hopefully we'll get another ship. Then uranium needs to start coming in, unless we wanted to do that over here. But I think let's not mess it up too much. Let's just get the extra one there. Make our way over here. We will need to do a bit of repairs, so let's get the repairs up and running. All good, not too bad. Food is not too bad. Fertility here is low, very low, because we don't have the stuff we need. Don't run out of power. I am very tempted to just put a coal-fired boiler in here. Let's flip that around, rotate. Yes, that's the one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We will throw that in there. What I'll do is I'll also do that. I want to make sure we are actually running extra power here. We are out of Unity, so that's not going to work. Let's get that built, please. We will definitely need to put the water in over there, so go ahead and do that. And I'll also bring in a little bit of coal right over here, and we will need to also get rid of the excess stuff there. Okay, all good. Now let's unpause all of that so that they can go ahead and build that. This needs to be coal. I would like you to at least put a little bit of coal in there, just so that we can keep this thing running. If we can keep that thing running, it means we will have most of the power that we need, and we won't be dropping out power all the time, because that is a big challenge for us to keep some of our fertilizers and things growing. It's also all of the other issues that we have. The sky running through the mountains here. Yeah, Unity is a big challenge for us at this point. Okay, oh, that's already done. Good, so we've already gone ahead and fixed that. Now, we will need to build some stuff here. A loose module, medium. And loose in terms of uranium ore. And please go ahead and build that. And please go ahead and load that up with diesel. And we should have a uranium mine ready to go. Let's close that out. Uranium mine is not actually producing. Let's switch it on and start producing. Oh, there's tons of uranium stuff there. Let's switch it off for the time being. We don't necessarily need it because Unity is a bit of a challenge. Now, if we... Excellent. Fill up the boat, man. Fill up the boat. We'll get this built. That's not a big deal. We've got all of the stuff we need to do that. Yeah, I think we should be all good in terms of getting that all sorted out. But of course, we will... Yeah, we'll need to run it away from this. So, if we wanted to do... I believe uranium just goes straight in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'm just going to do that so that we have a lot of uranium ore ready to go here. Like 6 of them should be all good, right? That's good. Let's go ahead and unpause that so the guys can start building it. Are we out of workers again? That's crazy. Well, let's switch it on. We can still grab a few. We just don't have the Unity to do it, so let's stop that for the time being. Well, these things are switched off. Now let's grab ourselves this thing, and what I would like to do is okay, so let's run that down there. So that should be good, and then of course from here we will U-shape. Oh, sorry, that's a U-shape that I'm after. Let's get the U-shape conveyor to tie in over there. Nice, all good. Now let's go ahead and unpause that. So they go ahead and build it. We need Unity, guys. When we paused, we paused. Let's just have a look. What's going on with our Unity here? Oh, Unity running a little. Let's get a bit more Unity so that we can get more people. We can start loading the ship potentially at some point. Are we... Oh, the one thing that we're not doing. So this thing should be running and we should have a fair bit of power happening all the time over here. These flywheels are all filled up with power. Yeah, so now at least we have the extra power. I don't have enough workers, but we need a bit more Unity first. But we're not too far away from that. This can be built. Nice. How's this? Oh, okay, we're all good on that. We're all filling up on this thing. Nice. All of that is working. This thing is doing its job, though at a slow rate. But that's okay. We don't need enormous amounts of this, right? We don't need enormous amounts of that. So that is up and running. It's doing its thing. That's all good. That is all good. It's not a big deal. That is all good. This we've got the poly here. We've got the copper here. All of that's happening. No problems. This is the graphite. Are we using graphite for anything? Anything? Oh, this one is using graphite. So this thing needs a delivery of graphite every now and again to get it there. Ooh, we are out of silicon quartz. Oh, la, la, la. Okay, okay. Get our Unity up so that we need more workers so we can get the quartz running. There is so much to sort out here all the time. The water is a constant issue. Is it because we're not moving enough? Shall I dump a little bit more in the ocean? Okay, now let's pause that again. Hopefully that means we can, in fact, get our Unity up a little. Not enough Unity all the time. We really run out of household goods quickly. And even the wastewater is such a challenge for us. Oh, I can't actually remove the products. Okay, let's unpause that and dump a little bit more of this stuff. Just dump a little bit more of the wastewater in here. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get the Unity sorted. Right? Okay, so that is 7. What does that look like in terms of Unity? Yeah, so we barely holding on there with all the oil rigs. Maintenance reducer, maintenance depots, groundwater wells. Yeah, we are spending so much Unity to sort stuff out. Let's buy... Ooh, we don't have Unity. It's the issue. The Unity is constantly problematic. Yeah, it's because this. Can I boost it? If I boost it, does it work? I don't have the Unity, but if I did have the Unity, would boosting it be what I needed? Okay, the water is full, is it? Can't be, guys. Water is not full. Let's just have a look. So that's coming in. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Water is going out. Okay, well, let's upgrade that. Is that only going that way? Or it's also going in here? No, it's getting water from here. Okay, so hopefully once that is upgraded, we'll move a bit more water. So maybe, yeah, it's a matter of we have more water in that pipe than we can actually accommodate. And when we upgrade that, yeah, because there's tons of water coming from all different directions. Okay, hopefully that'll sort it out a little bit. There's so much stuff that you have to keep an eye out on. And yes, you can probably do the math a little quicker all the time. Aha, now it's working. Yes, okay, so we had a bit of a pipe problem here. Nice, okay, we're running at a pretty decent rate now. And the question is, how's this going? Okay, I like it. Now, once this guy gets it, we should get our Unity up. Now, we just need to make sure that we are, in fact, preparing this at a pretty decent rate. So if I boost one of these, I'm hoping that'll work. And all I need to do is P4 this so that we have the guys running back and forth all the time. Okay, you know what I can do? I can say trade route over there, okay? and I can assign one vehicle to go back and forward all the time. Let's quickly see if that does the trick. Right? Accept assigned only. So bring in a vehicle, and all I want you to do is run back and forth all the time. Oh, actually no, let's not do that. But I do want that truck to come on in and bring some stuff over. I can, of course, just kind of bring it over all the time here, right? Okay, but that Unity will now sort us out. Is that my truck that's assigned? Yes, I think that is the one. Now, what I am seeing is that it is a pretty long route for it to get there, right? And so can we do a little something to get it here quicker? Well, I think the right thing for us to do actually is to walk it through with a conveyor. Yeah, let's get a conveyor going. I am happy to say that I would like a conveyor. So get it up all the way. And we'll just take it all up high, right? Put it across there. Okay, yeah. Bring it down this way. Something like this. Okay, there we go. And now we should have the Unity to run that straight away. Let's build that. There we go. Now we should actually be able to release that truck and cancel the assignment here. And that should run it straight through. I think that will help us a fair bit. Sorry, I've been a bit quiet because I needed to sort that out. But hopefully, with that in mind, we should see Unity improved a fair bit. I think I've done the two things. Yes, excellent. So with this thing boosted, and to be honest, no, keep it boosted. Because we do need to move a fair bit of wastewater through here. Yeah, I think that's all good. Why is this struggling so much? Are we just taking a little bit of time? Good. I think that's going to help us out. That means I can also now switch on this guy for a little bit to just get a few more population pieces in there. Let's unboost that for a second so we get more Unity coming in. Why is this taking so long? There we go. Now we'll see some stuff running through here. Awesome. That'll help things out a lot, I think. Wow, look at that truck queue. 3,000 seconds. I don't think I've actually seen it that high. Okay. Now we can stop the imports and exports over here. And we should hopefully see stuff arriving all the time, right? Okay, so these should be all good all the time. And the question is, when we get this arriving on the other side, that should be good too. Wow. Okay, so we've got maintenance too, so we can start getting the rest going. Do we have... We haven't actually assigned this, right? We have. So what's the issue here? Waiting until there is enough cargo to pick up. Let's quickly go, and I believe I just need to unpause it. Okay, now we've got more workers available. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and switch off this. I don't need any more right now. Yeah, we're all full. We'll fill to the brim. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's the reserve. It's not. Ah, okay, excellent. Okay, fine. Sort that out. I don't think we need tons of uranium. So let's just sort that out. That should be all good. We'll get the uranium to come in. And we really need to get that because we need that power to be sorted out. At the moment, we're not using a lot of power. This guy is starting to get down into the rough stuff here. This is all full up and not problematic. This should be enough power running all the time here. That's all good. At least this should be producing some stuff. This is actually running, and I hope we do have the fertility going on. Now, fertility is pretty poor in this area. All of them are now pretty poor, to say the least. So let's just run a little bit of stuff on each one, just to make sure we've got a little bit of a gap going on. But now our unity, I'm hoping, is pretty good. Yeah, I believe household goods. Really, we burn through household goods so quickly. It just goes straight in. We don't store it at all. Consumed per month and consumed last month. Wow, the settlement need isn't even being met. Whoa. Okay, so let's believe we need to boost these two. If we can boost them and we use the unity in this fashion. I want to try and run it a little quicker. Hopefully, if the unity can hold. Is there any other unity that I can switch off? Certainly, let's switch off the boost here. And we reuse the boost over there. We're getting to the end of this episode. I'm going to run an hour on this one. I need the household goods to run a little quicker. So that we can maintain the unity. That I didn't actually anticipate that to be such a big problem. Potentially what I can do is add an extra one of these guys. So let's do that. We need one of the electric assembly guys. Okay, and you will be doing household goods using steel. Thank you. We will be tying you in over there. Tying you in over there, and we'll be tying you in over there. We will go ahead and unpause all of these guys just to make sure we got that up and running. And what I'll do is I will then go nuts and unpause that. So hopefully that will produce a little bit more for us. That's the plan. Now we're out of workers again. Not enough unity. Not enough unity. Not enough workers. Why are we out of workers? Oh, here we go. Got a bit of uranium ore arriving. Ooh, it's pretty good actually. Pretty pretty good uranium ore. So we are making our way towards something that'll matter. Still not enough fertilizers here. Is this thing running? Not at all. No food. Yeah, our food is dropping pretty quickly. We do need to sort that out. Excellent. Okay, now. Oh, we're full up on pops. Okay, what can we switch off? I think that's already been switched off. Okay, you know what? These things take workers each. So let's just switch 2 of them off. To be honest, we can switch all of them off. We really don't need any of them to be switched on. Okay, so now I'm hoping this thing can reduce it at some kind of rate here. This thing to be running full blown all the time. Yeah, I think I'm going to boost this one too. Okay, that should help us out a little. Really? Is that what's going on with our Unity? Let's double check the Unity for a second. So that's 7, that's 7. So we need this thing to run 7 full steam all the time, and it drops fairly quickly. Now the question is, can we run it all the time? And then the next thing we need to do is get the household electronics up and running. Let's have a quick look. How do we do the household electronics? Just quickly have a look at that. Food is the big issue now, but let's quickly have a look at household electronics. Over there, that gives us electronics plus plastic, which we both have running here. So we could potentially set one up, but we don't have the workers to support that. So we'll have to expand yet again if we wanted to make that happen. But we've got electronics here, and we've got plastics there. So electronics and plastics, we could bring it through here. So we can probably do a little bit of a facility, though. Yeah, probably just worth you moving the electronics instead of everything. So let's grab one assembly. Maybe something like, well, actually, if we do it there, I think that's pretty clean. We'll do one over there. We'll go ahead and unpause it so that the guys can come and build it. We will need a little bit of storage on the other side here. I'm going to go with 2 storages. And here we would like to create electronics. We'll tie that in there. And from this side, I would like to get it all up to maybe do something like that. That's okay. We'll unpause that. We'll unpause this one. We will unpause these. You know what? I don't need all of this. So let's switch a lot of these guys off. Get the workers back. How many workers on each of these? 10. So getting the workers back there should be all good. Okay, so, and the other piece that I want is getting the plastics to this side. I could potentially just run the plastics out that way. Let's just do that for the time being. Do that. Let's do that. Okay, so hopefully that means we will see this running. But why are we struggling so much with workers? I've switched off like tons of extra stuff here. Oh, let's switch off another one here. Get those workers in. There goes this stuff. And we get this built. There we go, and this one. Well, let's quick deliver there. That's not a lot. With that in mind, that's the end of this episode. I just need us to quickly get this up and running. Not enough Unity to sort that out. But presumably our Unity is not bad right now. Wow. What a challenge. What a challenge. Okay, there we go. So now we are producing consumer electronics, I believe. Is that what it's called? Just electronics or consumer electronics of some sort. Now let's see about providing that into the town. Household electronics. We can certainly go ahead and build this. Now the question is, where exactly do we do that? I think on this side. Probably about right. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and unpause it. We will bring ourselves a little bit of a storage in here. Do that and say, guys, this is going to be household electronics, and we will switch that on. So hopefully we'll get that built, and that will give our Unity quite a bit of a boost, I think. So we should have electronics ready to go already over here. There we go. Electronics are boosting. Now, my hope is that we don't use electronics in kind of a massive ratio. It's kind of the plan that that's not the case. This thing is going to use workers, 15 workers yet again. We will need to expand this. So let's see about adding more housing here. We can certainly build that. So let's add one more and unpause it. So we will need more workers to run that. But that's going to be it here. Please keep this guy full as much as you can. We don't have enough workers. I do know that. Okay, and how's the fertility? Fertility is a challenge. And this is dropping. And it's dropping at a rapid rate. At a rapid rate, guys. I believe I can go ahead and switch this off. And I can switch these guys off as well, and we'll use... Yeah, we'll just get that to fill up. I haven't even unpaused this. How's this going? Oh, that's all good for the time being. Oh, yeah, I should probably... unpause that. There's nothing to pick up. Have a look what's happening with our quartz. I should have a quartz active. Oh, here it is. I'll need to unpause it. So what we can do is we can pause this guy. And oh, is that going to unload, or it's just going to hang it out there? Don't quite know what it's doing if it's paused like this. Oh, it's not actually unloading. Unpause that and see about moving that through. Yeah, that'll move through. We will have to make some maneuvers over here. Hopefully we've got the electronics ready to go, and hopefully the electronics will be delivered over here. Oh, electronics have arrived, and that gives us a ton of extra Unity, I think. That gives a fair bit of Unity. Now, what I don't want is for you to import here. I would rather you import right there at like maybe a P6 style priority. And then we'll have electronics available. We've got new room for new people. I do need us to get that edict running so we can get some more people to come and join us. There's a consistent flow of this stuff. Okay, so we can remove a boost of at least one of these, I think. So hopefully that consistent flow is going to be all good. Nice. Yeah, we need a little bit quicker delivery of this stuff. But the population is growing, so we should have the workers that we need fairly soon out of Unity again. But I'm going to end the episode. There we go. So let's stop that for the time being. We could potentially actually stop this maintenance reducer as well. We'll keep an eye on that and see if that... Ooh, that doesn't quite look good. No, I'll need the maintenance reducer to run all the time. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. Okay, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. There is so much. We're trying our hardest to get off of our coal reliance, but hopefully we will be able to do that in the not too distant future. But our food security is running a little bit problematic. We are out of food. We are out of the norm. We just don't have the food availability. So in the next episode, we will be fixing that food situation. I think we fixed the Unity situation. In the next episode, we need to fix the food situation before we go any further. But we've got the uranium coming in. So hopefully that is a nice way towards nuclear power. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.